Hey, what up, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. Alex Verdugo running his mouth about the Dodgers 2020 World Series Championship. We're going to dive into that in just a second, but quick reminder for all latest Dodgers news, rumors, high videos, breakdowns, and more all season long. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comments section. What are your thoughts on Alex Verdugo's comments on the Dodgers 2020 World Series title? Let me know down below. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. Okay, I'm fired up about this one. Former Dodger fan favorite Alex Verdugo had some very interesting comments about the Dodgers 2020 World Series title, questioning its legitimacy, and I'm going to give you my thoughts in just a second. But first, here's what he had to say. He told a Boston reporter, a 60-game season, it's still hard to judge to this day, Verdugo said. Like, yeah, it's a World Series, right? Yeah, they got a ring, but they didn't play any games at their home field. They didn't. There weren't any fans there. It was 60 games. Anyone could ball out for 60 games. That extra 102 is a big difference. They won it. It's a true one for what we call it, but I still call it as I see it. It's still a 60-gamer. Wow. So, Alex, do you want a little popcorn with that salt?
Bruh.
And I hate to do this because I used to be the president of the Alex Verdugo fan club. I bought tons of real estate on Verdugo Island, but I have to ask you to turn in your once a Dodger, always a Dodger card. Because, Alex, you can go Verdugo screw yourself for trying to delegitimize the Dodgers 2020 World Series Championship. Your former teammates, even your current teammate, Kike Hernandez. Hey, at this point, you might as well just go up to Kike and call his ring a Mickey Mouse ring. Because your take on this is just goofy. And you say that anyone can ball out in a 60-game season. Well, why did your 2020 Red Sox finish 24-36, 16 games out of first place in dead last? And look, we all know that the reality with the 2020 World Series is that it only became a Mickey Mouse ring the second your team got eliminated. That is the truth about the 2020 World Series. And I know that Alex is probably a little salty because he didn't get a ring, but look, this is what you're going to be known for. You're always going to be that guy that the Dodgers traded to get Mookie Betts. So you're going to be a part of Dodgers history forever. So thank you, Alex Verdugo. You helped the Dodgers get Mookie and helped the Dodgers win that 2020 World Series. And why is it always the guys that have never won a championship that have an opinion on this? Look, if it was another player out there, another team, I could understand. But this is a former Dodger who played with the guys that won that title. So to me, it feels like a slap in the face by Alex Verdugo. And look, you can say what you want about the 2020 World Championship, but the reality is, look who they faced. They faced the Braves in the NLCS. They faced the Tampa Bay Rays in the World Series. The road to the title was unique. You had to win the most games any team had ever had to win a World Series. Despite finishing with the best record in 2020 at 43-17, which would be a 116 win pace in a typical 162 game season, the Dodgers still had to play an extra round against the Milwaukee Brewers, in which they beat them 2-0. So they won 13 games total. Look, a lot of people glorify these teams in the past, like the 1927 Yankees. That team won 4 postseason games total. So you add more rounds, that means you add more opportunities for a team like the Dodgers to lose. And they didn't lose. They won the whole damn thing. And look at the NLCS. They were down 3-1. They made it all the way back. And not only did that team erase a 3-1 deficit for the first time in franchise history, they did it in consecutive days. For the first time, you had the NLCS played with no days off. So you find me in the history of baseball a tougher series than the Dodgers had in that NLCS. And on top of that, you did have all these unique circumstances. You played in a bubble. You had to get constant testing. You didn't play play in front of a capacity crowd. Just imagine if that was at Dodger Stadium with 50,000 plus fans. That'd be an advantage for the Dodgers. So I still believe that the 2020 Dodgers would have won the World Series if it was a 60-game season, a 600-game season, a 600 million game season. The Dodgers were ready to win a title that season, and they did just that. So Alex, just so you know, the diamonds still shine bright on the ring. The Commissioner's Trophy is still made with the same gold, and it still goes down as a legitimate World Series title. And look, I'll be honest with you, I've spoken to the owner of the Dodgers, Mr. Mark Walter, and he told me face to face that the Dodgers aren't content with just one World Series title. They are hungry for more. They aren't satisfied in the least, so I'm sure they'll use comments like this as fuel to get more World Series titles. And look, the reality is a lot of these naysayers that try to talk trash about the Dodgers 2020 World Series are Padres fans. Those same fans that had a damn parade after winning a wild card series. So like I said, whoever won it that season is going to consider it legitimate, and whoever didn't is going to call it a Mickey Mouse ring, and nothing is going to change that. So ignore the haters. They're irrelevant to this, and really the only way to shut them up is to win a full 162-game regular season title that the Dodgers have a great opportunity to win this season. I think it's really funny too, because everyone talks about the 2020 regular season and not the postseason, and now all of a sudden the script has been flipped with the Dodgers having won 110 games. People are saying the regular season doesn't matter. It's all about the postseason. So the haters are always going to hate. That is the lesson here. So pay them no mind. And the reason why I'm so fired up about this is, one, I used to be a big Alex Verdugo fan, and two, he's saying this about his former teammates. Just imagine one of your best friends, your former teammates, delegitimizing your success. I can handle this from other guys, but Alex Verdugo, it just hits different. Hey man, he's the guy who said don't let the kids get hot. Well, that is a hot take that's just not a good one. And like Marcellus Wallace told Butch in Pulp Fiction, Alex, you've lost your LA privileges. But let me know down below in the comment section, what are your thoughts on Alex Verdugo's take on the Dodgers 2020 World Series, that it's just a 60-gamer? Let me know down below, because I think the 2020 World Series was legitimate, but I still am not satisfied. I want more World Series titles for this Dodger team. I want a parade. I want them to celebrate the right way with all the fans. I want to see Clayton Kershaw just drunk on a bus somewhere, just getting lit. I want to celebrate a World Series championship the right way with the entire city of Los Angeles. So I'm okay that this allows them to be hungrier and to fuel their fire a little bit more. So yes, the Dodgers, they do need to win more World Series titles when you consider the resources and all the players and the roster that they have. But still, Alex Verdugo, you were out of pocket with this one. It was the wrong thing to say. But let me know down below. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all latest Dodgers news, rumors, high videos, interviews, breakdowns, and more, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, you really want to support the channel, smash that like button. And as always, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.